Have you ever stopped to think why some people glide into their golden years with energy, clarity, and a spring in their step, while others seem to fade far too soon? What if I told you the secret might not lie in expensive supplements or grueling workouts, but in something as simple as how you wash your body every single day? I used to think a quick shower and a scrub with soap were enough to call it a win, until a chance chat with Dr. Michael Tran, a wellness expert with over 25 years studying longevity, flipped my entire perspective upside down. He revealed something astonishing. There are 6 overlooked body parts most of us barely clean right, and giving them a little daily love could quietly stack years on your life. Stick with me until the end, because you're about to uncover 6 easy, practical habits, each taking just a minute or two, that could transform your health in ways you'd never dream possible. Before we dive in, if you find this video helpful, I'd be thrilled if you hit that like button. It helps me keep sharing these life-changing lessons. Haven't subscribed yet? Do it now and tap the bell so you never miss a tip. And here's a little nudge. If you love what you hear, drop a 1 in the comments below. If it's not your cup of tea, just leave a 0. I'd love your feedback to make this even better for you. Ready? Let's jump in with the first surprising spot you're probably neglecting right now. Let's start with a part of your body that's working overtime but rarely gets the spotlight: your ears. Sure, you might swipe a cotton swab around the edges after a shower, but when was the last time you gave them a proper clean? Most of us don't, myself included, until I learned how much they do for us beyond just hearing. Your ears aren't just for catching your favorite poems or your friend's latest gossip. They're your balance keepers, your connection to the world, and believe it or not, a sneaky little hub for bacteria if you let them go unchecked. Dr. Tran told me something that stuck. Your ear canal is like a narrow hallway in an old house. Over time, dust settles. Except here, it's not dust, it's wax, dead skin, and tiny debris piling up in the dark. Left alone, this buildup can clog things up, dull your hearing, spark irritation, or even invite infections. Studies suggest that poor ear hygiene might even play a role in balance issues as we age. Think of those wobbly moments that creep up in your 60s or 70s. And here's the kicker: it's not just about your ears themselves. That gunk can harbor bacteria that sneak into your system, quietly stressing your immune defenses. So how do you clean them right? It's simpler than you think. Each morning, grab a soft, damp washcloth. Nothing fancy, just the one you'd use on your face. Gently wipe around the outer ear, tracing the curves and folds like you're polishing a delicate glass ornament. Don't shove anything inside. Those cotton swabs we love can push wax deeper, doing more harm than good. Instead, let warm water from your shower soften any buildup naturally, then pat dry with a clean towel. Picture it like clearing the leaves from your front porch. You don't need a bulldozer, just a gentle sweep. I tried this myself after years of half-hearted ear cleaning, and within a week, I swear I could hear the birds chirping outside my window a little sharper. My head felt lighter too, no more of that subtle pressure I chalked up to stress. It's a tiny habit, maybe 60 seconds a day, but the payoff? Clearer hearing, better balance, and one less burden on your body as the years roll by them. Next up, your neck. Yep, that sturdy column holding your head high gets way less attention than it deserves. I used to think a splash of soap in the shower covered it, but Dr. Tran pointed out something I'd never considered. Your neck is a crossroads for sweat, dirt, and oils, especially if you're like me and love a cozy scarf or collared shirt. It's a warm crease spot where grime loves to settle, and if you don't clean it right, it's not just about a funky smell. It could mess with your skin and even your posture over time. Think of your neck as the foundation of a bridge. If it's weak or clogged with junk, everything above it, your head, your shoulders, starts to slump. Neglect it long enough, and you might notice irritation, clogged pores, or even those pesky red rashes that pop up out of nowhere. Dr. Tran says poor neck hygiene can even subtly strain your lymph nodes, those tiny filters tucked beneath your jaw that keep toxins at bay. Here's the fix. Every evening, take a warm, soapy washcloth and give your neck some TLC. Start behind your ears, sweep down the sides, and don't skip the back. Tilt your head forward and scrub gently, like you're wiping down a dusty bookshelf. Rinse well, then dry thoroughly with a soft towel. I like to imagine I'm clearing a path for my body to breathe easier. Add a dab of light moisturizer if your skin feels tight, but keep it simple, nothing heavy that'll clog things up. A friend of mine, Sarah, 62, started doing this after years of battling flaky skin on her neck. She told me, I thought it was just aging, but after a month of washing it right, my skin's smoother and I don't feel that itch anymore. She even stands taller now, proof that a little care goes a long way. Now let's talk hands. You're probably thinking, I wash my hands all the time. And sure, we've all gotten better about it since the pandemic. But are you really cleaning them right? I used to give them a quick rinse. Soap, water, done. Then Dr. Tran dropped a truth bomb. Your hands aren't just tools. They're your body's frontline ambassadors, touching everything from door handles to your morning coffee cup. If you're not thorough, they're a highway for germs straight to your mouth, eyes, and beyond. Your hands are like a busy city street, always moving, always picking up passengers, aka bacteria. Miss the crevices, the webs between your fingers, under your nails, around your knuckles, and you're leaving hitchhikers behind. Research ties poor hand hygiene to everything from colds to digestive issues. And as we age, our immune system isn't as quick to kick those invaders out. Here's how to level up. Each day, at least twice, morning and night, lather up with soap and warm water. Scrub for a full 40 seconds. Hum happy birthday twice if you're timing it. Focus on the backs, the palms, and those sneaky spots between your fingers. Use a nail brush or the edge of your washcloth to get under your nails. Think of it like sweeping crumbs from a table. Rinse, dry well, and if your hands feel dry, a drop of lotion keeps them supple without greasiness. My neighbor Tom, 68, learned this the hard way. He's a gardener, always wrist-deep in soil. He'd wash his hands, but never thoroughly until a stubborn infection under his thumbnail sent him to the doc. 10 days of antibiotics, he groaned. Now I scrub like my life depends on it. 2 months later, no infections, and he swears his joints feel less stiff. Coincidence? Maybe, but I'm betting those clean hands are easing his body's workload. Ever think about your back? Probably not. It's out of sight, out of mind. I sure didn't until Dr. Tran pointed out how much it matters. Your back is a massive canvas stretching from your shoulders to your waist, and it's a magnet for sweat, dead skin, and oils, especially if you're active or live somewhere humid. Skip it, and you're rolling out the red carpet for acne, rashes, or even fungal growths that thrive in damp, neglected spots. Picture your back as a garden plot. If you don't tend it, weeds sprout, except here, those weeds are clogged pores and irritation. Dr. Tran says this buildup can stress your skin's natural barrier, and over time, it might even subtly drag down your energy as your body fights off low-grade inflammation. Cleaning it's tricky, though, hard to reach, right? Here's my trick. In the shower, grab a long-handled brush or a damp loofah. Lather it with soap, then sweep it across your back in wide, gentle arcs. Shoulders to spine, upper to lower, like you're painting a wall. Focus on the upper back and sides where sweat loves to pool. Rinse well, and if you can, ask someone to check for spots you missed. My wife's my spotter. She's ruthless about it. Dry off with a clean towel and you're golden. I started this after noticing a stubborn itch I couldn't shake. 2 weeks in, the itch was gone, and my skin felt smoother than it had in years. My buddy Mark, 59, had a worse wake-up call, back acne at his age. I felt like a teenager again, but not in a good way, he laughed. He got a shower brush, stuck with it, and now his back's clear. Small effort, big reward. Let's shift gears to your knees. These workhorses carry you through life, every step, every bend. But how often do you really clean them? I used to breeze past them in the shower, figuring a splash of water did the trick. Wrong. Dr. Tran explained that the folds behind your knees and the rough patches on top are prime real estate for sweat, dirt, and dead skin, especially if you're on your feet a lot or wear tight pants. Think of your knees as the hinges on an old gate. If rust builds up, they creak and groan. Skip cleaning them, and you risk irritation, dryness, or even infections in those warm, creased spots. Over time, that neglect could stiffen them up, making movement harder as you age. Here's the fix. Each day, sit on the edge of your tub or a stool with a basin of warm water. Use a soapy washcloth to scrub the fronts, sides, and especially behind your knees. Lift your leg a bit to get in there like you're dusting under a shelf. Rinse, dry thoroughly, and add a light moisturizer to keep the skin soft. It's like oiling those hinges to keep them swinging smooth. My Aunt Clara, 74, swears by this. She used to get red, itchy patches behind her knees. Blamed it on arthritis at first. Then she started washing them right, and the irritation vanished. I move easier now, she told me, beaming. Didn't think my knees could feel this good again. A minute a day, and she's walking proof it works. Finally, your elbows. These bony little warriors prop you up, lean into life's moments, but they're often the last to get attention. I'd scrub my face and arms, leaving my elbows to fend for themselves until Dr. Tran clued me in. They're dry, rough, and prone to cracking because they don't have many oil glands. Add in sweat and friction from clothes, and you've got a recipe for discomfort or even low-grade infections if dirt settles in. Imagine your elbows as the worn-out handles on a favorite tool. Without care, they splinter and snag. Neglect them, and that roughness can spread, tugging at your skin's resilience as you age. Here's how to fix it. In the shower, lather a washcloth with soap and gently rub your elbows in circles, like polishing a scuffed tabletop. Focus on the creases and bony bits, rinse well, then dry completely. Afterward, dab on a bit of lotion. Nothing fancy, just enough to soften them up. It's a 30-second habit that keeps them smooth and healthy. My coworker Lisa, 66, started this after years of ashy elbows she hid under long sleeves. I was embarrassed, she admitted. Now they're soft and I feel better showing them off. Her confidence boost? Priceless. Let me share a few stories that hit home for me. Take James, a 70-year-old retiree I met at a community center. He'd ignored his ears for years, thinking wax buildup was no big deal, until he started tripping more often. His doctor linked it to clogged ears, throwing off his balance. A month of proper cleaning later, he's steadier on his feet and grinning like a kid. I didn't realize how much I was missing, he said. Then there's Maria, 63, a busy mom who never thought twice about her neck. She'd get these weird rashes, blaming allergies, until she started washing it daily. It's like my skin woke up, she told me. No more itch, and I feel lighter somehow. Her energy's up, and she's hooked on the habit. And don't forget Paul, 67, a former mechanic with hands like sandpaper. He'd scrub them quick after work, but never deep until a cut got infected. Now he's meticulous, and his hands look 10 years younger. It's not just clean, he said. It's like I'm giving myself a fresh start every day. So what's the lesson here? These 6 spots, ears, neck, hands, back, knees, elbows, aren't just random body parts. They're quiet heroes, and a little daily care can unlock a healthier, longer life. It's not about fancy gadgets or hours of effort, just a few minutes with soap, water, and intention. You'll hear better, move easier, feel fresher, and maybe even dodge those sneaky health hiccups that pile up with age. What's one thing you'll start washing better today? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your plan. If this video sparked something for you, leave a 1 below and share it with someone who needs it. Not feeling it? A 0 works too. I'm here to learn with you. Thanks for sticking with me. Hit subscribe, tap the bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Here's to living longer, one clean habit at a time.